in my head. Maybe I just need to stay in bed. I don't know if my eyes need chicken, if I should think things over for a second. I don't know if it's 'cause I've lost you, my girl, but I'm sure it must be the end of the world.
Hello. This is Smokey. Ugh. Little fatty. No, but it's been a pretty good weekend, really. I'm filming this on Sunday, yesterday. Because I've had the house to myself and been dog sitting this little one. And, yeah. I haven't had to work that much and I had today off. And, yeah. Start of your vid was so cute. The Insanity book, how'd you learn to make that? I want to see it in real life. And like I noticed that one of the photos doesn't, oh I think it might even be two of the photos, doesn't have Naika in it. I was like, how is that Insanity? And I reckon you should like get one of the last photo that's ever going to be taken of us all. Well, most likely. Should have that on there. Topic of Woolworths. I haven't given them my home. I mean, they have my home phone number for emergencies for like my mum, but like my home phone number isn't in their book. Like they'd have it on record for emergencies, but like, because if they had that, my mum would always answer the phone and she'd have to always lie and be like, oh, name's not here, sorry. Like, because I don't answer well, actually, I haven't had to not answer my phone for a while because I've been doing millions of hours, so I haven't been able to ring. Like, they didn't ring today, which was nice. Oh, my God. I found, you know that time when they were, like, they rang 7 times in 1 hour? It wasn't Helen or anything. It was, like, one of my friends at work. Well, not, yeah, like, one of my friends. And she was like, oh, I was really desperate for people, so I was just like, oh, I'm going to call Naomi about 1,000,000 times. And so she did that, and she's like, and you didn't answer. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, if I knew it was you, I would have answered, but I didn't. Yeah, I get customers that come in every time I work as well. It's so weird. And I have one customer, he's pretty much like my favourite customer, but like, he'll wave to me if I see him, like, anyway. Like, even if I don't serve him that day, he'll like try and get my attention and like wave at me, and I'm like, okay, it's because it's not like he doesn't do it with everyone, it's just me. And there's this other customer, he's like, oh, I come in like 3 times a day to see you ladies. Like, us check out people. Like, he's not sleazy, he's just a lonely old man. And it's so sad. And I'm like, oh, you didn't forget anything, did you? And he's like, oh, I hope I did. I'm like, oh, why is that? And he's like, so I have to come back. And it's just so sad because, like, he wants to have forgotten groceries, so he has to come back and have some bloody company of us checkout chicks. Like, it's really sad. And I'm just like, oh, God. Like, the people that come in all the time, I see them, like, every single shift. It's like, why don't you just do a big shop instead of just getting the things you need for that day? It's like, why do you come in 1,000,000 times? Why not just do a big shop so you don't have to keep coming back? Like, doesn't that just, like, annoy you or whatever? Apparently, like, because I made that last video in front of Mum, she's like, well, your back was always sore when you first started. I can't remember that. And I was like, oh, okay. So, it's normal, apparently. My back used to get, but as if I don't, but she's like, yeah, you always said your back was sore when you got home from work. I'm like, oh, okay. Because now it's just my feet, mainly, and my shoulder. Oh, God, it was funny when you were like, oh, I have arthritis already. I'm like, lol. 31 hours this week. That is a good effort. I can't remember how many I had when I first started, but it wasn't many. But it built up pretty quickly. But it definitely wasn't 31 hours. Yeah, like I've only been rostered on 14 and a half for next week, but no doubt I'll get more. I usually do. Like, I only had 13 hours the other week and I ended up doing 38. 13 to 38, that's a big difference. But I've already got plans for Tuesday because it's Zara's birthday. That's not the only reason I am actually going out. I mean, are you working Sunday? Because I really want to go out. I'm working Saturday, but like only till 8 till 12, I think. I was like, Oh, that's pretty cool. Be out of work by 12. They'll probably ask me to stay longer, but yeah. But like, do you want to go out? Oh, I know. I'm really sad, but I want to go out. Damn it. So I have Sunday off, and if you want to go out, I'll say no if they ask me to work. But if you don't want to go out this weekend, and you will also say no if they ask you to work. But if you are planning to say yes if they ask you to work, then please tell me, because then I'll say yes if I get asked, because I do want Sunday pay, but I'm willing to give up my Sunday pay if you want to go out. So tell me in the next video. Yeah, you've got to tell me if you will accept, because I don't want to reject them and then not be working. Anyway, I'm sure you get what I mean. A frequent shopper card, you just type it in whenever throughout the transaction, and it'll come up in the barcode bit. Yeah. So yeah, weird twisty things too. Like what? I got a message. It's all over there. If I do a twisty thing, like, but usually I make sure, like on the conveyor belt, I'll make sure that when I look at it, I'll like make sure that the barcode will be facing the little machine thing. But yeah, I do these weird twistings too, like especially with like milk. Like if I'm holding the handle this way and I've done that, it obviously won't scan. So I have to go like, whoo, and I look really cool. Well, that's what I think. But anyway, it's so funny. Like override. That's so funny. I don't say that at all. I've never said that in my life. When I call the supervisor over, I'm like, I need a control check. That's just what I call them, control checks, and you call them overrides, and it's funny because it's the same thing. But I'm just like, control check, and I hate it. I get control checks and check seals mixed up. So sometimes when they come over, I'm like, I need a check seal. I mean control check, and it's really embarrassing. And then sometimes when I ask for check seals, I'm like, can I have 3 check seals, please? And I'm like, can I have 3 control checks? And it's like, oh my god. I try not to do it because it's like control check, check seal. They're like the same thing. And like with the control checks, it really pisses me off. Like especially my night shift. It's like, I just wish that we could get a number. Like when because when it's like night shift, then they reduce all the bread and stuff. It's just like, oh, I have to keep calling over and over. Can I just get a number? Sometimes they tell me the numbers and I write it down. And then I just do it that all night because I cannot be bothered. And they're just like, here, have my number. And I'm like, oh, cool. A frequent shopper card comes, it takes a million years, but it comes and they'll just, like, you may have to ask for that. But don't ask for it yet. It won't have even got ready. The discount card, well, with mine, it was attached to one of my pay slips. I got it and I had an envelope with it. And I was like, oh my god, freaking out. And I opened up and it was my discount card. So they may attach it to that. But if they haven't in like a month, because it took me a month to get mine. I didn't have a discount card or frequent shopper for that month. They just asked, but mine was attached to my pay slip. It's pretty funny how you knew I was going to Zara. Because I just talk to her like that and I know it's ridiculous. I'm like, Ray, Zara! It's just so natural. It's pretty funny how you're like, oh, venison, it's Bambi. I was like, oh my god, that's so mean but so true. Surely Shane would know that you hate meat. Why would he ask you to cook venison? Like, oh my god. Well done on getting face replaced. It would have really helped that you had a John Green book as a thing. I mean, it did look really cool, how it was like a lady and your neck and stuff. But that's probably one of the reasons, because it's John Green. And I just remember that I have to give you a challenge. I'm just going to make up, and it's going to be really shit because I'm making it up like on the spot. I challenge you to straighten your hair on camera. Yeah, that's your challenge. Straighten your hair on camera. Thanks. It's gonna be really long because, yeah, I've talked for ages. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.